I'll let you start that one.
Yeah. Okay.
You're the producer
Yeah.
after all. We're gonna let you do some
Yeah.
work.
All right. Here we go.
All right, and that was created by Craig Ansel and the Fiverr Services Marketplace. And because it's my name and my promo, I get to play it. And but I always try to give credit where credit is due. And so thank you, Craig, for suggesting some of that. And he mentioned personal note to himself and to others he had talked to it about. The three aliens were a last minute thought by the guy that was creating the promo, and he threw in the three aliens. Because when I first seen the promo, I didn't see the aliens at first, to be honest with you. And hey, Facebook user, who is that?
Yeah. Please verify your StreamYard with your Facebook.
At the top of the video, it'll say connect your Facebook with StreamYard, and that way it'll allow StreamYard to see who you are.
Yeah, it's
Real
Lourdes.
easy. Lourdes, hi Lourdes. Hey, I'm gonna have an open panel if anybody wants to be on and have fun reading. Yeah, Lourdes, if you, I don't think I made you a moderator over on YouTube. Can you check that, Bobby? I can't leave here. I
You
can't.
did. You did.
Okay, I want to make sure she has moderator status because her and Ron are. They do a lot of work and do their own things, and yeah,
Yeah.
I like them people. They're good people. But yeah, Lourdes, on your right on top of that show there that you're looking at, go up where it has a blue link there. It says, you know, connect your name with StreamYard. It's real easy. I know you guys have the same trouble. Oh, okay. You're on your phone probably then. All right. They're on a
What's up?
trip. I know.
Oh, they're on a trip.
They're on a trip. I think they're heading. They're on a way to go to Niagara Falls for some kind of event. I think
Yeah.
if they're in the same. I know them and Anthony were traveling. Remember he was talking about it. All right. So
Yeah.
next week on Dimensions of the Supernatural, I cannot believe it, Bobby. It's been 1 year for them.
I would. I thought it was like yesterday.
Exactly. Yeah. A year went by like zoom. It's gone. And I tell you what, that's incredible. And the because of her show on Thursday night, I think we have increased our numbers on this channel probably about 3 times. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
hey Anthony, how you doing? Hey, I know some people might not like readings, but if anybody wants a reading, raise your hand, and I'll do a reading for you. And I ordered Ron Yakovitch's new book, waiting for it to get to him, and then he's going to autograph it and then send it to me. So how do you like that? I already paid for it though. I already done paid for.
Yeah.
So just waiting on it, waiting for it to get to Ron, and then he can autograph it and send it to me. Then I'll have all 4 books. So and whatever books he comes out with, I'll be on the
Yeah. But
purchase.
let me tell you something. Having 4 books
Yeah.
of all of Yankees, whatever, is good.
Well, see, I'll show you the 3 that I have. That's a good
Yeah.
thing to start the show with.
Yeah. Let me make it
So we're all talking about communicating with spirits and all that stuff, and there's many different forms of that. But This first book, I'm almost done with this first book, believe it or not. Almost done with this one. I'm like at the last chapter. So I just got distracted with so many things going on. But this is a good one. Just kind of introduces you to this whole spirit communication stuff. So notice the name right there. And then forward by that guy, Tony Rathman. Remember that name? Tony Rathman, the ghost always say it. And then let's see, which one came out second? Was it? Now I'm confused. Which one came out second? I think. Who knows? Who knows which one came out second? Was it this one that was second?
Just it doesn't have to be in order.
Okay. Anyway, this is one, and then forward by Steve Holte. He does boxes. You know, him and Katie Holte. They do boxes. Usually using radio signals. And then this one, and forward by Richard Moschella, who is oh, I got the right one. That was the second one. This is the third one then. So this is a new thing that they're doing. They have some sessions at the Pine Bush Museum where they do the seances with this, you know, with the certain different things. So that's cool. I had it in order. I thought I did. But anyway, I'll get to reading those other ones real soon. And I tell you, if you guys want to learn about the communication of communication with spirit or with spirits or whatever, that you got to get those books. They're part of your toolbox. He goes into great detail about what things mean, and if you can just get your mind around those books and understand what he's trying to express in the writing, then you can use that on your own personal investigation. Don't try to get a bunch of equipment and go out there and try to figure it out on your own. All right? That won't help you. It won't help you learn, and it won't help the community get any answers. It'll just confuse you and probably frustrate you out of to no end, you know. So anyway, see if Esther answered. Oh no,
no. I don't think so, but
I think she's calling it a night. That's what she said. She's done. She's done for today, so that's fine. We won't make her stay up.
You can check your Facebook and you can be part of us.
What now?
Like I sent Lourdes the link to our StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if they can with the phone or they're having connection issues or whatever. They're traveling, so I don't know. They're doing good just to be on here right now. Oh boy. So all right. So here's a question. Some people have been talking about. Let's see, who did. What was the guest that Craig had on this last week? Who was the guest?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't even watch the show. I just grabbed the.
Cisco. Cisco was her name. I can't remember the last name now, but anyway, she was talking about how some of these things that we see are kind of like going through a dimensional portal of some kind, and that was a good show. Check that out. And hey, if you check that out, you'll see my promo. So there you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks to Craig and the Fiverr Services Marketing. Marketing. What is it called? Started with a P. I said it earlier. Place. I think. Marketing Place. Anyway. Yeah. So I had some experiences with my house this last since September. beginning of September, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, my friend John, we talked about him before. He died
Mm-hmm.
September 12th. Hey, Jenny, how you doing?
Hello, Jenny. Well, I'll be seeing you next week, Miss Jenny.
Yeah, and yeah, can't wait to see you next week. And send Bobby your evidence and discussion points, and any questions you want us to ask you. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yep, and that'll be fun. We'll have a fun week next week with Jenny. She's always a fun person to talk with. And so, and anyway, what's interesting about that is see now my friend John was a Christian, a born again believer, um, you know, a religious person, if you will. He believed in the Bible, almost 100%, of everything it said. Now, I'm not saying he understood everything in the Bible, but what I'm getting at is that he believed in you die and then you go to be with God. Okay, well, you got to
Mm-hmm.
wait for you wait for the judgment day, but your spirit goes back to God, and then it waits until it's woken up for the judgment day, and then you get put wherever you're going. Okay. The only problem that I don't understand here is that if we're talking to human spirits with our technical or tech equipment and things like that, or with our very own consciousness, we're understanding things that we don't really know what the heck we're doing, and yet um, we're communicating with someone who has crossed over, passed over. Now, what was interesting, I was using my ghost hunting app on my phone, and I know a lot of people say, no, don't do that. Oh, but it's a pretty good app. It's the one with the little hand on the icon thing, and it works pretty good. I'm sitting at the bar, and there was a word that came up, passage, uh, passage worked or something like that. And so what I was thinking of is somebody had said that my friend John didn't quite cross over yet. He was waiting for something. I don't know. Maybe to connect with me on some level, which I think that's who was here. Our friend Julie actually saw him here. To be honest with you, this is what happened with Julie. I asked her to do a remote view. Julie, I can't remember what level Reiki she is, either third or fourth, but she does remote viewing. Anyway, that's one of her gifts. And she did a remote view of my house, and she said there was an old man there, and he was kind of tall, and he was with
Mm-hmm.
his little dog. He had a little dog, a little pincher, a mini pincher they call him. Okay, so that's who he was with his dog. Okay, but the interesting thing is this, and that could have been the dog that you heard. I don't know, unless that was my dog. What's going on over there?
I
That's
was
all I
trying
have.
to throw away the bottle. I will have to send it to the dump and probably in the
That was
morning and stuff.
that was a lot of racket there. Anyway, anyway, so Julie described them to a T before I showed her the picture. Now I showed her two different pictures of him. The first one she said, "Yes, that's him exactly," and it was just his headshot. Then I found a picture way back from 2012 when he was standing up, So I've known him for quite a while. So anyway, he was standing up, looking at his phone or something, and he had a flip phone that he'd use, and maybe somebody called him. He was trying to call somebody. But I said, "This is my friend John standing up," and he said, "That was him at your house," and that's who Julie saw clearly, before I showed her the picture. So
Mm-hmm.
the question I have is this: if we are supposed to be, as the one verse says, absent from the body and then present with the Lord, right? That's a scripture verse. You can look it up. All right, so I'm not making it up. It's an actual verse. Now, how are all these human spirits hanging around here and we're getting them through communication? I'm not saying the communication isn't real. I'm not saying they're not the human parts that we're talking to. I'm not saying they're demon. I'm not saying they're someone playing a trick on us. It can be all of those things all at the same time. What I'm asking is, how is that possible if we take the Bible as being literal? Or what does the Book of Mormon say about that kind of thing, Bobby? Does it say that you die and then you go and wait for the judgment day, or what does it say in your book?
Well,
I'm not trying to
actually,
pick on you. I'm not trying to pick on you. I wanted to compare the two.
actually, there's actually, it's not called heaven and hell, but those that lived in righteousness will go to paradise.
Yeah.
But the ones that probably didn't do it right will go to spirit prison.
Oh boy.
But when you go for the temple for the dead, you can bring them to paradise because they can get a second chance.
So some of the things that you do for loved ones that you know mainly, right? Then, or is it for anybody that you could do this for? Like when you go to the temple. When you go to the temple.
It's not that easy to get to the temple. See, whenever you're just joining the church, that you have you have to have some type of process to understand it.
Oh, okay.
And then you might get some training about the tempo. You have to get interviewed for a recommend.
Okay.
And then you can do there's a limited access that probably just gives you confirmation and baptism, like the baptismal part. But if you go for the full recommend, you'll be able to access your sealing, the endowment. So what's also good about it, once you're endowed, you can also seal to your own parents, which I think that's a good idea.
Oh yeah. Look who shows up right as I'm just talking about her.
Yeah, what's up, Julie?
She must have had her ears were ringing or something was itching in her ear, and she said, "They must be talking about me." Oh yeah, Julie, that's okay. We'll have you on next week with Jenny and Julie on the same. Wouldn't that be an amazing show? What do you think about that one? Would that be too much? Would that be too much for us, Bobby, or can we handle it?
We can make it blend.
All right. Yeah. Hey, look, I got these cards I've been itching to use today. I tried them, just kind of warmed them up a little bit. These here.
Oh yeah, carrot water.
Did you like these cards? Do you like these cards?
Yeah, they're okay.
Okay, because I do. When you look at the picture, the card itself actually kind of explains what it means, so you don't have to go looking up the meaning of everything. So I wanted to kind of use these today. So, who wants a reading in chat? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone driving might not even hear what the heck I'm saying anymore. Okay, Julie, you get the first reading. And how many cards do you want? All right, well, thank you for staying up late to chat with us tonight.
Oh, she wants a 3-card draw.
All right, it's not really too late where you are, though.
No, not really. It's
7:20 for you.
Yeah,
She's 2 hours difference from us, Bobby.
yeah.
All right. As one of the guys in Mark's chat said, "Oh, Renee said SF time," and I said, "Where's SF at?" I knew he meant San Francisco. At least that's what I thought, and I was right. That's what he meant. But usually they say Pacific time for that.
Yeah.
Okay, and I kind of laughed about it. SF, where's that?
Like,
Uh,
and then he got
oh
chased.
yeah, that's a good one. All right, I don't know about that one, but the first one is good. And I don't know about that one, but that does match. That matches you. Anyway, Julie, but the first one really kind of outweighs everything on the three of them, so that's a good thing. So are we doing
And
this?
look, and look who just came in.
Hey, Venus, what's going on? Venus, do you want to be part of the panel, or are you tired as well? All right, so Julie, I'll send you the picture of this one so you can actually read it. But strength is the so these are the new cards that I got at Gettysburg. So now this one alone actually overpowers the other two cards, I think, in my personal opinion. So this one is kind of like your cornerstone, so to speak.
Hey, Venus, check your Skype for the link.
Oh yeah, she can pop in and say hi if she wants to. Hey, it's Friday the 13th. Come on, people, join in and have fun. Other people are out doing things and they're out doing what they gotta do. You can join in here if you're here. So this one, 5 of Swords. Now this, I'm not really okay. If this is present time, then that means you're struggling or you just went through a struggle. I can never get these cards straight. I need a decent card holder. That's what I need. And in the Hermit, Julie, I think that's kind of what you're dealing with right now. So you're dealing with trying to be. You want to be out there, but at the same time, you want to be to yourself. You want to remain to yourself.
Yeah.
But I think that like I said, the strength, that really being the first card, that kind of like the other two don't even matter. The first one is yes, of course. The second one is no. That's why I said the 5 of Swords isn't really a positive card. Plus, it's a red for your color. The strength is green, and then the other one is the Hermit, which is maybe. So the yes and the maybe would cancel out the no. All right. So I think with the swords, with the 5 of Swords, I think that's something that you went through, and you might still be dealing with some of that leftover or residual activity from that situation, whatever that situation was. So that could be a health issue, that could be anything.
Yeah, discipline.
Okay.
It's harder to abide when you had to unlimit your minds in the act.
Yeah.
That's from Venus.
All right. So do I have it right then? Do I have that right? All right. So let's go ahead and get that fixed so I can send it to you. It might not be perfectly aligned, but it'll be in the picture at least. Hey, wake up, Bobby. You can't be going to sleep now.
Yeah.
That driving game you were playing, that was fun.
Oh yeah, that Forza Motorsport.
Yeah.
I just tried another racing game.
Well, the one that you had with the sports car that you used.
Yeah,
All right,
that's it.
Julie, that's going to Messenger. Okay. Where's Julie? There you go.
Oh yeah.
You should have it now. There you go. So hopefully that made some kind of sense to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Venus
Yeah.
or anybody else for a reading?
Anyone else? Venus, do you want a reading? And don't say 72 cards. We're not going to pull an oofy here. Now, see, I mentioned oofy, so now I know that's gonna, it should show up now.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Trovo, and Odyssey.
Oh yeah, put the Odyssey link in there, Bobby. The right one that's actually that is streaming to. Not my second page, but the actual streaming page. And I'm learning that's the one with the 8 at the end, if I remember right. 4 corners, please. 4 cards. Okay.
Yeah, let me.
I wish my nose had stopped running like crazy. Well, believe it or not, guys, I broke down and I got my flu shot today. I wasn't going to, but
Yeah, okay, so Odyssey link has been dropped.
All right. I was recommended by my doctor that I should get the flu shot. So,
Yeah.
So I'm not going to argue with her.
Joanne Stewart, welcome.
Hey, Joanne, how you doing? Yeah, it might, Venus, but you know what? It ain't gonna kill me before 20 years is up. So, if I live 20 years, then I survived my goal and I'm good to go. Queen of Cups, Venus, is your first corner. It's a yes card, but it's red color. That's kind of weird. Shouldn't that be a green color if it's a yes card? I don't understand the colors. Anybody else understand these cards?
Yeah, not without keep constantly learning. I mean, I understand what the chakras are, but knowing the color is probably
Well, the red is the root. The root. I know that. No,
I
not
know
that
green's
song.
the heart. I know
Right.
green's the heart.
So you got part of it. The purple is the violet one is the crown, or the white is the crown. I think maybe the purple one is your third, your eye, your third eye. Right? Tell me, guys. Tell me if I got it right.
Yeah.
6 of Pentacles. And a yes. So see, now you got 2 yeses. It starts out with a red color, but then this one's green. So that would wipe out the red color, or at least balance it out. Both yes so far.
The root chakra gives you finances. I think roots is safety and security or financial stability.
Well, it was the Queen of Cups, so that kind of tells you that. And then the 6 of Pentacles, which is also money. There we go. Trying to get it straight. Kind of perfecting that, but that's hard to do. Now this is nice. Look at that. But another red one. So Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is money. We know that. And it's a yes card, Venus. So far you got 3 yeses. So you win. You win the game. You get 3 yeses. Just kidding. There's no game to win here. All right. Last one. And I don't know how I shuffled the cards really good, and I still got all pentacles. Look at that. Now, isn't that weird? Explain that one now. I shuffled the cards 4 times and cut them, and I still got all pentacles, but yet they're all yes. So there you go. Split and double down. All right, there you go. That's a good set there, Venus. Yeah, if you have 2 aces, you split, and then you run both of them, right? Now, why did you rotate on me, you stupid thing? No, I don't want to do that. Why did you rotate on me? I don't get that.
Just want to let you know it's got that sensor that lets you know if you want to rotate it or not.
Well, I have it automatically rotate, and it's supposed to rotate to how I'm holding the phone, not to how it wants to. Not to how it wants to rotate. It should rotate the way I say. I'm the boss of the phone, not the phone the boss of me.
My first phone, my first ever smartphone that I ever had, I think it didn't have that rotate function.
Right.
And I think it only had a back camera. It didn't have a front facer. And you gotta go through 3G.
Yeah, Venus coming to you on Skype. Tell me when you get it. You should get it right now. Okay. Hopefully those will help you get through the weekend. And hey, Friday the 13th, all yeses. Well, there you go. All right. So check out the Odyssey channel that Bobby shared in chat. If you can multitask, just make sure you mute one of the sounds so you don't hear double. And we're also on Trovo. So I got that one working right. And we're on YouTube, of course, and we're on the Errt Radio shows. We're on my Errt Radio page, and we're on the other Errt Radio page, which is just my own personal page. But we're on the Errt Radio shows, which is the group page. So, Bobby, are you next, or does anyone else in chat want one? Hey, Marco, how you doing?
Yeah. Let me go give you another bottle of water, and I'll let this do it.
All right. Oh, they can join. Yeah, Bobby did up there, but I'll post it again. All right, hold on. I think Bobby sent you the link in Skype, Venus, but I'll post it here for anybody to join. There you go. Anybody can join the panel if they want to join. If you know how to do readings. Bobby, I
All right.
posted the link in chat again. Venus was asking to get the link in chat, so people might
Oh,
want to
I
join.
think Joanne wants a reading.
Okay. How many cards, Joanne? And how are you doing tonight? Hopefully, Friday the 13th finds you well and peaceful and no weirdness. We got the solar eclipse, I think, tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
3, please. Okay. So, what I'm going to do on this one, Joanne, because I seem to get all the same cards on that one. That was weird. I think I'm going to shuffle each card. So then we'll definitely get a different run, right, Bobby? If we do it that
That's a
way.
possibility.
And if we don't get if we don't get a different run than that, then something's really wrong. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, now that's a good one for you to start out with. And it's not Pentacles this time. All right, we'll wait. We'll see how this turns out. All right, we'll use that one. All right. Another yes. I ain't going to destroy that one. All right, we can't destroy any of those. Got to keep them all. So this, I don't know what this means for you, Joanne. But the first one is Temperance. Now you notice that color of that one there? That's kind of the purple one that I was talking about, the violet, purple, whatever. That's your third
Yeah.
eye. That's your third eye, Bobby. You know, where you connect with spirit, basically. And it's yes. Okay. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that sign means. I gotta figure that out. I'm not sure what the triangle means. I need to figure out some of those things. I got that. The book explains everything.
I think
But
that
anyway.
triangle has something to do with element.
Oh, okay. Element. Earth, maybe. So temperance is good. Joanne, do I have you on Facebook? I think, don't I? I think I have Joanne on Facebook. Hey, Genghis, how you doing? All right, now you can see why I didn't want to change these cards at all, because then you got the Empress. Now I don't like to use the reverse angle, and so it makes it kind of difficult for me to really learn what the cards mean. So I try to use them all right side up to really get an understanding of what and I'm still lost, but it gives me a better understanding of what the cards mean. And that's the indigo one there. But what was the other one? Moon sign and maybe. So the other two were yes, and that one's a maybe. So maybe is neutral, but the other two yeses outweigh the maybe. But good cards though, there, Joanne. Hopefully they mean something to you. No, I don't try to explain them because it might not work with what you think they mean. So I'll let you figure that out yourself, if that's okay. Because we'd be here all night just trying to explain one reading, and that's not much of a show. You know what I mean? So that's why I want to send it to you, and we'll see if I got you on Facebook. I know I can find you. It's not going to be perfect, but I don't think. Let me see if I can fix that just a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Hard to line that up, actually, but anyway, I think we got it. All right, that'll be good enough. Now, save. All right, so now share. Let's see if I got Joanne on the messenger here. I think I do. Maybe not. Joanne Stewart. Okay, let me see if I can look her up. Joanne Stewart. There you are. I found you. Check your messenger. Let me know if you get that. And tell me if they mean anything to you. Yep. So there you go. But temperance, balance is really a good one. All right. Anybody else? Or is it ready for Bobby now? So now, has anyone noticed any internet glitches recently? Like within the last month? And that could be like a slow start or a slow connection, or like I'm having a connection issue, but I did have a storm, so I'm going to blame the storm. And I did notice when I looked at the sun using Stellarium the other day, there was some pretty big sunspots that were going around, and they actually have an effect on our communication. So, in any case,
I was on the shortwave radio part
yeah,
of by SDR,
yeah.
and it was booming.
Oh wow, what was moving?
I mean, the signals.
Oh, okay, it wasn't stabilized. Is that what you mean?
There were some signals.
Okay. All right, Bobby, how many cards you want?
I'll take a 4, like always.
All right. Well, that's not a no, but it's a maybe. That one's a yes, but it's a tough card to figure out. That one's a yes, and that's a good card. So the last card on this one really brightens up your whole reading. Oh, you want a 4. Wait, one more. No, that wasn't your last card. Hold on. Oh, now there you go. That's good. All right, glad I had 4 cards there. All right. So you got 1 yes, 2 yes, 3 yeses, and 1 maybe. All right, so the first one just means if you go from then, meaning your early life, you probably had some things to deal with, and it was more or less a struggle. Not meaning to give any secrets away, but just saying what the card would mean. Okay, the Hangman.
Mm-hmm.
See if this means anything to you. And maybe. Okay, now look at what it means. So now remember, this is something that you dealt with early in life, which you're not dealing with that now, but early in life. Okay, and that's not a bad thing because we all have to go through that at some point. Better to get it done early, to be honest. And then justice. Read the meaning of it if you can, real quick. Justice isn't always bad. See, it says yes, so I got to figure out what that symbol means. That's omega, right? I mean, that's the omega symbol. Remember, right? What the triangle one is. I'm going to send you this picture, Bobby, and you can look up what they mean. I think Oofy showed you where you can actually order these cards on Amazon. Okay, and then the third one is a good one, really good one. That kind of balances out that justice one. So basically, if you think about it this way, Bobby, the first card is your early life, where you were struggling with whatever you were struggling with. I'm not trying to give away any secrets here. I'm just telling you what the card says. Okay? Tell me if that's right. Tell me if I got that reading right there, just with that one card.
That's possible, yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not asking to incriminate yourself like what they did with Trump on the deposition. That was fucking crazy. Uh, not to bring that into the conversation, but it was so funny. I was watching that deposition, and he goes through a whole reading on what he wrote out, and he said, and I'm going to respond this way every time he asks me a question. So they go through, I don't know, some 40 different
Yeah,
questions. 40
yeah.
different
Let's
questions.
try and finish. Can we finish it off before we
Yeah,
go?
yeah. I was just laughing at how that was handled. Total waste of time. Wheel of Fortune. That means good. See, that's positive. Not sure what that one means. What this one here means. That one. I'm not sure what that one means. But anyway, Wheel of Fortune is good, and there's what it means.
And no, not the game show version.
Huh?
They still got that game show version of it.
The what?
Never mind.
I miss what you're talking. I don't see that on there.
So that card is not supposed to be confused with the game show on the same day.
No, 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 no. The Wheel of Fortune. That means riches, Bobby. That means you're gonna get something in the possibly near future. Now I don't know that I'm predicting that correctly. You know, don't expect it. I mean, it could happen, but don't expect it. All right, but yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. All right. And there you go. That's your ending card, which is don't know when that's gonna happen. It could be any time. And it's a yes, as you can tell, that's a good one. Now, when I send you the pictures, Bobby, you'll have to read the side line that I can't read sideways. Okay. You'll have to read that. Man, then today, I did a recording when I went to the bar to get my cheeseburger. And then they spring the lab work on me when I have a cheeseburger. I'm supposed to be fasting for that before I go to do lab work. But they didn't tell me about the lab work until I got there. If they would have told me about the lab work, I wouldn't have eaten. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
But
would.
yeah, they didn't tell me about the lab work until I got there. And like, well, did you fast today? And I said, Yeah, maybe when I was sleeping. They didn't like that answer. But they should have told me I was going to get the lab work done, and then I would have been ready for it. Okay, now, let me see here. All right, there we go. Put that out there. Okay. Now, is that your microphone over feeding or something?
I was trying to adjust my head. Trying to adjust my headphones.
All right. So now I'm going to send that to you on Skype, right? Here we go. Let's see if I can do it. All right, you should have it. That works.
Right here.
I'm glad that finally works now. All right, so how does everyone like these new cards here? No. I was just, Venus, I was just getting a cheeseburger for lunch. I brought it home and I had soda to drink, not a beer. I had to drive to my appointment. I couldn't drink a beer. Marco, would you like a reading or not? 3 or 4 cards. And yeah, Friday is the only day they have the cheeseburger available, and it's real beef. It's not your vegan burger. Right, Bobby? I was talking about the cows making vegan burgers. They're out in the field eating. Unspoken question. Okay, 1 card. I'm going to cut the deck right now. We'll just get the card that we get. Unspoken question for Julie. Well, that's a really good one. And now remember, I had that one earlier, and I just shuffled the cards like 4 times, and then I just cut in the middle, and look at what come up. What is that racket? So there you go. Now, art, look at that. Creative art. Now, Julie, what are you working on? Creative art. That's your answer right there, Julie. There you have it. All right, quit moving around, card. Stop spinning here. Crazy card is spinning on the laptop. That's kind of weird. Trying to get it straight, and the darn thing was spinning for no reason. All right. That's your answer, Julie. Whatever that means to you. All right. There we have it. Here comes your card. All right, there you go. What? What happened? Why is Julie trying to tell me?
I don't know.
That was a yes. Who sent you one what? I'm not sure what she's talking about.
I'm wondering if it's her ex trying to want to win her back, or you're definitely gonna find some new love.
See, Julie asked for one card, whether it's yes or no, unspoken question. I did the card, came up with temperance, and it was yes, and that should be good.
Mhm.
And I talked about art. Well, you know, writing is an art. Am I right? Writing is an art. It's considered a creation type art, you know. All right, now, is there anyone else that wants? Now, where is that guy, David Carlisle? I remember that name. He was on one of the other shows that we watched.
Yeah, but I don't think he's gonna be able to come tonight.
Darn, I could make him a moderator right now, then he can write in caps all he wants. That was funny. He got away with it today, didn't he? Yeah, now I don't have any clue what that question is. Hey, Bobby, can you play? I sent you a recording of the short one for today. Can you play like the beginning where the keyboard sound is? You don't have to play the whole thing, just the beginning where the keyboard is. Unless you heard something else that I didn't hear.
Yeah, let me see if I can add it first.
Well, if you downloaded it, you should be able to get it and post the happy birthday, Venus. What?
I'm just gonna let you do it.
Venus got a late baby card. What are you talking about? Venus, you don't want to have, I don't think you want to have any more babies.
Okay. I'll have to share the screen.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to play it like off of DLC.
Okay, try that. I just want to see if anybody can figure out what the keyboard sound is, because I don't have anything on. Everything is off here when I'm doing the recording. My other phone is completely off.
Alright. Now, hang on.
And so I don't know what the sound is from.
Got it. There we go.
Venus, maybe if they could send some money with it. Right. All right, this is for Friday the 13th, October 13th, that is, 2023.
You want to hear it?
Yep.
Alright.
That door is me going out. That's the sound I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay, so you want me to cut it?
It happened twice.
Oh. So you'll hear it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so you hear it twice right at the beginning, and there's nothing in here that could be making that sound. Go ahead and stop it now, Bobby. That's good. That's all I wanted them to
Yeah.
hear. Was that little bit? No, Venus, there's no horn. That was a keyboard sound. There's no keyboard in here. An electronic keyboard sound. It sounds like a Ring doorbell, possibly, or a notification on a phone. Now, my phone is with me and it's out the door. It's in the car. I'm already driving out the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And this sound occurs. Or I'm setting up the YouTube stream, and that wouldn't make the sound because I'm already out in the garage and it ain't going to affect anything in here. So, and everything else is off. Everything is off. And the tablet is on mute, so it's not the tablet. No computer was on. The laptop was off, the desktop is off, and the other phone is completely off. So there's nothing else making it happen. I don't have a Ring doorbell, and I don't understand why that sound happens. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's nothing on to make that sound here, unless somebody else is in the house with a phone that I don't know about. Then I'm in trouble. But remember when we did that when I went to sleep at night and I left the thing running, Bobby?
Yeah.
And that was a lot of racket all night long, making all that noise.
Yeah.
And I didn't wake up to it, but it was there. Yeah, Marco, Bobby is the producer. He has it handled.
Mm-hmm.
He knows more about how to deal with things on getting things up and running.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I mean, I know about it, but it takes me forever to do it. So that's why you need a second person helping out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what would it be though, Julie? See, that's what I want to know. No, everything's off. The only thing what I'm using to record, this is what I'm using to record right here. Digital recorder, that's it. It's plugged into the power source when it's running, and it's using these microphones right here. Nothing else. Yeah, and look, this is not a cheap unit here. This was, I think, right around $300 when I got it. Okay. Look at the sides. I can add other microphones. I can add external mics to it. Okay, see right here.
Yeah.
XLR mics on each side. So, okay, that's why it's called. If you look at the name of it, H6. You see all those buttons there? So, okay, so I can have 6 channels. I have 6 channels going at once with the right microphones. Which I gotta try that one of these times, see if we pick up anything else. So, neat chocolate. Well, now that sounds good.
Chocolate at 11 at night.
Yeah, well, it's before 9 o'clock, right? So she can eat it now and it'll wear off by the time 9 o'clock comes up. Oh, wow. 10 o'clock already. What the hell?
Like I said, I think for Venus it's about 11 o'clock. Where she's at.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get the. I had to think about what you're talking about at first, Venus. He said, "Turn it on, see how it works." I'm saying, "What are you talking about? Turn what on?" uh, I was not thinking that, but I was just wondering, what did you mean exactly? Yeah, see that Julie was talking about needing chocolate, and you're talking about turning it on. I didn't know what the heck you were talking about. uh, yeah, this thing is pretty amazing, though, Julie. It picks up everything.
Mm-hmm.
Just with these two microphones, and these things have a setting where you can turn it, and you can switch it to a different setting. That when you turn it, it picks up different levels of the sound. Oh wait, let me see. I got 2 bars, I think, on the battery. Just for this purpose, I can show you. Okay, so you see that? See the levels there? The screen's all lit up. See that volume going up and down there? Okay. All right. So now the red dot. If I turned on the recorder, it would be recording, but we don't need to do that right now. So if I wanted to connect the other microphones, I just get them and plug them in, and I have them placed in different areas, and then it would go ahead and pick up whatever these two do not. So there you have it. All right. And so on the mic connection, you have that volume control here. Okay. Now what's neat about this thing is I need to turn it off though if I do that. See, I can take this off. See? Interchangeable. Interchangeable. I can add different kinds of microphones on this.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. Now can I get it back in there now? That's pretty cool, huh? Has a tripod mount. I can put it on a tripod in the middle of the room. So yeah, this thing here is pretty darn good, and it picks up everything, right, Bobby?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know where. I seriously do not know where the sounds are coming from. Oh, and I've seen a Minnesota woman trying to sell X Sanatorium, which is a mental hospital in, I don't know where though, northern Minnesota, I think. That was one that they had for sale. It was like 70 plus acres of land, but the place is haunted apparently, and nobody wants to buy it. Now, if I had $70,000, I'd probably buy it. But I wouldn't buy it for doing investigations, but that would be a long drive for me.
How they know why they wants to buy that plantation hotel? Because it just, if you buy it, it just needs to get to be torn down.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish they would say where this place is. I think it's in northern Minnesota, obviously, like Duluth or someplace.
Well, the hotel I was talking about, you could just walk there and follow your blueprint when it was that
Yeah.
way.
Okay, let me see if I can find that story on there. Go ahead and keep talking, Bobby.
No, you go ahead and do that. I probably about to get some more water in the bathroom. So sorry if you had to like hear the sound of silence or something.
Haunted building in Pine City. That's what I thought. Haha, I had it right up north. What was that noise now? Come on. It's supposed to be haunted, apparently. Haunted Minnesota Sanatorium for sale for less than $100,000. That's what I was talking about. The Pokegama Sanatorium first opened in 1905 to treat tuberculosis patients, according to Pine City County News. It used to be 35 acres. 35 acres, there you go, with cottages for patients and a huge administration building, which is the big building they're trying to sell, probably. It appears the administration building is the only one left standing. It closed in 1943 and was sold to a few other owners in its lifetime. In the last few years, it was used as a chemical dependency treatment center. I don't know if I'd want to go there for that, which closed in 1986. Since then, the buildings were abandoned. There are still some items left in the building, like furniture, but it's also definitely seen better days. Obviously, age will cause the place to start to fall apart, but it also looks like plenty of people have come through and torn the place up and put graffiti on the walls. Bastards. What do they gotta do that? Alright. Is the Pokegama Sanatorium haunted? Is the question. A Minnesota paranormal investigator named Eric Moen decided to check the place out since he'd heard stories that the place could be haunted. Eric Moen, look that guy up, see where he's at. Okay, while investigating, Eric says he heard a loud male voice mumbling. A digital recorder that, like what I, well, probably not like what I use, but a digital recorder, same process, picked up someone saying, "Watch us from hell." Children's footsteps were heard in the basement hallway. Now, that's creepy enough by itself. And they captured an orb on camera in the basement and also a mist. You know what orbs are? Just dust. Orbs are just dust flying around, Bobby. They're not real. All right.
Yeah, send me a link to that story, please.
Okay. Hold on. Let me finish reading it. All right. Also, a mist in one of the windows, Eric told Pine County News. In my opinion, the Pokegama Sanatorium was very haunted. Of course, because you witnessed some things, right? All right. So, if you want to buy this property, Bobby, if you want to buy it, it's for sale. You may want to consider tearing down the remaining building and starting fresh. I mean, it's a great plot of land right on the Lake Pokegama, if I'm saying that right. So, as long as you are not spooked by those ghost stories, you could build a really nice lake home here. Well, the ghost will still be there, whether the building is new or not. You know what I mean? Collar Hotel in Rochester. Is that in Rochester, Minnesota? Yeah, probably. Okay. Oh man, historic Lanesboro Inn, Lanesboro. I don't know what the heck that is. Mrs. B's historic Lanesboro Inn. Here's where some people can go to if you want to come up here to the snow. I'd recommend you do it before it gets bad. Red Wing, St. James Hotel. I'm just going through some of this list here. Hold on, Bobby. All right. Suites Hotel, Leroy. I don't know where Leroy is. That's weird. That looks weird. Where is that? How's that light coming through there? The sun must be on that side then, shining through the whole building. That's weird, though. Huh. Okay, let me go ahead and send that link to you.
Yeah.
They have don't play it now, but they have a radio station that you can listen to about the story. It'll tell you all about the story. Okay?
Okay.
And that's something you can do off the air. We don't want to spend time. Actually, I can put that. I'll send it to you on Skype and I'll send it here so that people can get it if they want. They can go and check it out. After all, it's a spooky Friday the 13th. So go check that story out, people. You'll enjoy it. They have a few more locations that are haunted. Okay, so check that out. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and show that on the screen so everybody can get it. But it's in the chat for anybody that's in the chat. Okay. All right, there you go. So that's fun. But I don't know. I mean, the land itself would be worth having just because it would be yours. But you'd have to tear that building down and clean it off, and then you'd have to kind of clean it somehow, spiritually, that is. You know? Clear the land, and I don't know, that would not get rid of all the activity. That's the other thing. So, I certainly wouldn't keep the same building that's there. It's in terrible shape, and it costs too much money to fix. Pine County, Minnesota. Uh-oh, starting to yawn. Pine County, Minnesota is up north about 6 or so hours away, or 7 maybe. So it's quite a drive. Yeah. So check that out, people. If you want some scary things to read about, different buildings, do your own research on the different buildings there. That'd be fun. So what about anybody else? Anybody else got any locations in your area? I know Julie does, where she's at. She's got probably a few places. Venus should have some weird stuff where she's at. In that location. And I'm not giving anybody's location out. We all know already. But if you're brave enough, go check that out. Now here, apparently, I heard something about this theater they always show in Wyndham. Remember the theater they always talk about? Bobby?
I wouldn't recall. I wouldn't recall.
Venus. Venus is the weird stuff, she said. so nothing else would be weird to you. It'd be easy. Easy to go to and go through, and it looks like Sunday we'll have partly cloudy. Monday we have sunshine. See, I'm supposed to go to my friend's memorial service on Sunday, but I don't know if I want to drive that far and then drive all the way home. That's tough. That's a hard decision.
Yeah.
Because if I go up there, then I'd either have to stay there in a hotel, and I don't want to be anywhere around Minneapolis if I can help it. It's just too much trouble, in my opinion. And I already made my peace with John, so I think we're good on that. I just don't want to upset. I don't, only his roommate Stacy knows me, so it's not like anybody's gonna miss me. I'm not. Nobody knows who I am. You know. Um,
Yeah.
I could probably let her know that I can't make it. Maybe it is quite a drive.
When's the funeral?
That was John. The bird was John. Yeah, the bird was John that ran into my window. Yeah, well, that was him. Then he got killed twice. Oh boy. I don't think that was John. No, we seen those birds in the road, right, Bobby, when we were coming back? All those birds
Yeah.
were flying out of the way. At least they flew out of the way, and they know I mean business. I'm not going to stop.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't see that bird until it hit my window, and we all heard it. It was like, oh my gosh, what's that? Then the back window wiper was making noise. That was funny. I was trying to figure out what that noise was. That sounded weird, didn't it?
Yeah. First, you gotta get hit by a rock, and then you gotta get hit by a bird.
Yeah. But so far, no major window damage, which I'm glad to know.
Or no damages at all.
Yeah, right. One time with my Chevy Traverse, I think it was, I had another episode with my Buick Rainier, but with the Chevy Traverse, there was a bird that flew into the grill and was stuck there, and of course it was killed immediately. But how he wound up in the grill, I don't know. But too bad for the bird. It wasn't my fault. And then the other one was where the blackbirds tried to fly like they did today when you see them leave the road and fly sideways. And they flew into my Buick Rainier. Like dozens of them hit my car. And it was pretty darn crazy. But had nothing, again, I don't have anything to do with that. That's just the way they are. Well, what do you think, Bobby? An hour and a half almost? We got a little bit of time left, about a few minutes left. We don't have to go
About
2 hours.
83. About 83 minutes.
Yeah, if we're tired, we don't have to go 2 hours. Um. So anyway, we got the whole month of October to stay spooky, haunted, however they say it. Stay haunted, I guess. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the uh, the ALCS was wrapped up, and Twins are out. Going to sports now. Just talk about that a little bit. Going to be the Astros and Rangers. I like the Rangers in this one. I think the Rangers are going to beat the Astros. I hope so. Hi, Julie. Welcome back. And play
You
the
need to send
clip.
the clip. You need to send the clip to me, Venus. I know what to do.
Yeah, send the clip to Bobby, please. And then he'll.
Unless it's that bird one, then she doesn't have to.
Oh, you got that already.
If it's that bird, if it's the
I
bird
think that's
one,
what she means. That's what. Yeah, that's what she means.
all right, give me a sec. Mute this.
And again, I had no control on that. It freaked us all out. We all heard it. We didn't see it. All of a sudden, it's in the window.
All right, now I just gotta get to the Skype, and here we go.
Go to my friend's memorial on Sunday. If it's gonna be Sunday might be a nice day, but the rest of the weekend is gonna be nasty.
Yeah, who died?
My friend John. And then the bird hits the window. He was in the assisted living home. He was 91. Now I need to figure out how to turn on. Oh, that was a bird. Did you see it? You heard it. I don't know if you've seen anything. I didn't see nothing. Sunday might be a nice day, but the rest of the weekend is gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
That's a good picture, though.
Yeah, who died?
My friend John. And then smack. He was in the assisted living home. He was 91. Now I need to figure out how to turn on. Oh, that was a bird. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it hit the window. I mean, I seen it flying at the car, but the camera didn't see it hit the window. But you heard it for sure. And
yeah.
we all heard
and
that one.
If you did, it would be like a short shriek.
Yeah.
On the right side.
I mean, you might be able to slow it down maybe and get it cleaned up where you can see it. I don't know if you want to, though. But then in the National League Championship Series, you have the Phillies and the Braves. Oh, wait, no, the Braves just lost. The Phillies and the Dodgers, I think. Hold on. Is that right? Can you check that, Bobby? Do I get that right? I know the Phillies. The Phillies won. The Phillies beat the Braves. I know that. So they're on Monday night. But I can't remember who plays the Phillies Monday night. I thought it might be the Dodgers. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Let's see. So I want to see if I can find the bracket format.
Huh?
Yeah, here's the bracket. I'm looking at the bracket format. Okay, ALCS is the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers.
Correct.
And then in the National League is the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Philadelphia Phillies.
There you go. Diamondbacks, that's what I forgot. Now, I think if the Phillies can stay strong, either teams, whoever's going to be winning those games, their pitching has to be perfect. All right. They have to get strikeouts, not allow any hits. Do not allow any walks. That's the main purpose of what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, and then Venus said she sent the one. Is that the right one that we played, that you played? Is that the one? Check with that. Make sure we get the right one. Is that the same one?
Yeah, it's the right one.
All right, good. Yeah, so you don't know what's gonna go on when you're out on the road. It's crazy. It's a TED's Talk clip. What about what?
It's a TED Talk.
What is she talking about?
Okay, we did not get that TED Talk clip.
Go ahead and play the clip. She said.
Okay.
Apparently, it's something different we didn't play.
Oh, all right. Hold on. I have to reshare the screen.
Well, see, now when we have Jenny on next week, and you know how to do all this.
Yeah. And then
Hey, where's that? That's your temple.
yeah, that's my temple.
The average penis size in America is 5.5.
Oh no.
Guess what the average size at my company is?
Yeah, I don't know if we can get in trouble for this one. This could be copyright.
Literally hundreds of ads for penis and
Probably a community violation.
Hey, work, man.
Yeah.
And if we get a community strike for that,
Let's get it grown.
Fetus.
Big fat cock. You don't want to grow your dick. You don't want to grow your clientele. You don't want to increase your salary. You don't have any drive. Where are you going?
all right. Got it. So we don't.
want a big dick.
Yeah,
the average penis size in America.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. It is funny. I gotta admit that. The first line is like cracking me up. But yeah, I don't want to get a strike, which I hope I didn't on that one.
Yeah, I think the worst you can get is a community strike violation, and your video gets taken down too.
Yeah, well, I can go to the training class and get that cleared up, I think.
Yeah, but that's copyright. This is different.
Yeah. So I can get the one warning taken off, and that will give me a little more room to work with. So, but yeah. Yeah, it is hilarious, but I don't know. We might be able to play that on Odyssey, but I don't know if we can play that over YouTube. So that's the only thing about that. So, and Facebook too. Facebook will say, no way, So we're going to get a notice about that probably. So,
yeah.
Even though it's a comedy
probably
set.
Get the channels and pages taken away.
No, I just restricted for a little bit. I try not to have anything like that on as far as somebody else's content. Yeah, it's just someone else's content. They don't like us playing it unless we have strict permission, direct permission to play it. So, see now we can actually.
I think the difference between a copyright and a community strike. A copyright is like if you play music or movies.
Yeah.
Then it becomes concern for copyright.
Well, hey, we didn't.
When it comes to community strike, they may have something that they might require, but that may force you to take it down.
Venus.
So let's say if you have pornographic content, it's going to be considered a community strike.
Yeah.
Or let's say you're abusing the animal, it's a community strike.
Now, Venus, who was he talking about? He said that most.
So let's just say, now hold on. Let's just say it's got to be law abiding in YouTube, not law violating. If it's law violating, you get a community strike.
Oh yeah. So now Venus, he said it was 5 inches long. That's a normal standard size, right? 5.5. Hey, David Carlisle.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to give him. Okay, Okay, wait, now how do I add him? I can't do that here. I got to go to YouTube and do it. Hold on.
Yeah, I go to YouTube for that.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'll have to mute myself.
Yeah,
hey, we're still on there, Bobby, so we didn't get taken off.
Hey, so far so good, but it might happen at any time.
Right, mine might have a notice on it, right? All right, so we're going to make him a moderator. Make him a standard moderator, basically. So then he can... All right, there you go, David Carlisle. You are a moderator. Say something, David. Say hello. Make sure it works.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got in there. All right. Yeah, I just get so worried about some of that stuff that I don't want to even try to mess with it. Or I mean, I do my best to not have anything on there, and I always say that comment at the beginning that my own content, and then Venus has us playing, you know. Nightbot isn't here yet. Oh boy. See, now you can write in all caps and you're not going to get called out for writing in all caps. So it's funny how you got away with it today, though, before we did that this afternoon. Yeah. No, Nightbot is good. I mean, we don't have the trolls in here, Like so many times other channels are trying to do readings and then the people come in there and say, oh, hey, I can give you a reading, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you gotta ban them or kick them out or whatever. Nightbot does that automatically for us. That's why Nightbot is here. Okay. Sometimes they get it wrong when somebody tries to post a link and they don't have a wrench. Then we got a problem
Yeah.
of Venus. You're right. He probably does. That's why he's so mean.
Yeah.
We can, but then we end up losing some of the abilities to keep people out. So I like to keep it that way, and in this case here, we just keep out all the trolls. We don't have any trolls on this channel, I don't think, unless David, you're a troll, maybe, I don't know. He's a Nightbot troll. That's what Venus said earlier. But no, we don't have anybody causing any trouble to the station. Hey, we have 720 subscribers, Bobby.
Yeah.
What? Wow. Oh, thank you, Venus. Yeah, I saw David Carlisle, I think seen him on Maureen's channel, I think, on her show. And I seen him, I can't remember where else I seen David. I know I seen him other places, maybe at Three Beards or something. Maybe on Joey's channel. I seen him somewhere around. I know he's a good guy. He sure does watch the good content, and he doesn't cause any trouble. So we'll keep him. We'll keep him. Make sure he stays here. And next week, David, we're gonna have Jenny Colucci on as our main guest. And no, don't do that. No troll account, please. Be nice. Be nice. Troll those other accounts. Don't troll mine. I'm trying to build my channel up, not get it confused. We had enough of that problem before, a long time ago. Bring chocolate. Everyone wants chocolate today for some reason. So for Friday the 13th, how was everybody's day? Was it a good day?
Well, I didn't see Jason.
You watched Jason?
No, I didn't know. And
Oh, you didn't?
Real life.
You seen him? Where was he at?
No. At least Jason did not come and try to chop me off.
Okay, so you were safe there. They're showing a lot of the movie clips. Jimmy Fallon is, oh my gosh. Yeah, it was kind of a weird day. I thought, well, with this thing in Israel, everybody's acting kind of crazy already. Weird energy all over the place. David Carlisle, the troll. Well, I'm not going to give you another moderator status on your troll account. You're going to have to work on that one. So, but keep your regular wrench. And but if you give us another subscriber then. But I don't know if you can subscribe under your other account though. But hey, I need more likes, people. Come on. Got just rewatching. I want at least one more like. All right.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
I think it only tracks the Facebook one, not the YouTube one.
Okay.
The ones you see on the StreamYard.
You got the same name, David. Oh, Bobby, you see that heart that they're talking about with Mark? See, what it chat is, you got the heart where you can click that. Is there a way to move it to a different location or remove it? You can turn it off. You can turn it off in the studio.
I don't know what to do with that.
In the studio, there's an option for turning off reactions, which is the heart. And so,
Yeah, I never check it out.
yeah, because see, it cuts off the end of the statement if it's long enough. Okay, you subscribed under your other name too. Cool. All right. Good to know. New submission. That's right. He's in trouble now, right, Venus? Now we're gonna get him.
Yeah, now.
Oh, you didn't mean subscriber. You said it right the first time. Don't try to fool us on that one. Yeah, I don't know if you can move it somewhere because you can do that. And it just sends the. You can do the 100. Okay. It's not bad, but it's just irritating when it's sitting there and and somebody's doing all that. That's gonna be our friend the troll. Oh boy. uh, See, David, you're messing with Venus' head. She wants your other account back.
Yeah, like she's like an Avon salesperson. Yeah, like,
Uh-oh, you got deleted on your other account. Uh-oh. Now it deleted you. Oh, wow. How did that work?
uh-oh.
See that? Oh, he deleted it. I see it now. Deleted by himself. Got you. Okay, that's cool. There you go. Spankings from daddy account. Just for 10 seconds. What do you mean? So I finally got the right date when I went to the big concert when I was only 17 years old. And that was the Day on the Green number 5, September 2nd, 1978. I remember hearing Foreigner and watching them, but I remember mostly hearing and watching Cheap Trick. The other bands I did not remember hearing, but I probably did. But I was only 17. Boy, that's loud, that buzz.
It's probably my Discord.
Yeah. Can you mute that or no?
Hang on.
No, it just, so just have it silent for the show. It made me jump. Vibrator. No, Venus. Turn it off or plug it.
It's got a bedtime mode, so once I plug it into the charger, already it's set for do not disturb and all that.
No, but you could still silence the Discord completely, and then it wouldn't make
Yeah,
that buzzing sound until after the show. Then after the show, you can silence it for
yeah,
2 hours if you want, and then it'll turn
yeah,
back on in 2 hours, or just turn it on yourself when the show's done. 'Cause that made me jump almost. About like when I'm sitting here minding my own business, and the I can like myself. Okay, there we go. Let me go back to StreamYard now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll watch that one later, Venus. I'll laugh at it. That was funny. Okay, coming back here. There we are. All right, now, well, we stretched out another 15 minutes there. Who's over here on Facebook now? Oh, Joanne and Jenny. All right. Now, Jenny, would you like, are you where you can get a card reading? Would you like to have a card reading if you're still listening? I'll be glad to make it. Oh, good. You shared that one to Brian, too, with the bird? Yeah, Brian met my friend John, so he knows who he is. And,
I'm not sure they're still on. I haven't seen them chatting lately.
okay, yeah, they might be already in. They're driving from New Jersey to Niagara Falls. They're tired. Oh, you sent the the TED Talk. Yeah, he'll like that one. Yeah. So now Marco said he's gonna order the mug from the site, and he's gonna send the money for the hat. So that'll be good. I just need to know what size he needs. It's a fitted size, so he needs to get it either small, medium, or large. He probably needs at least a medium. But the hat's going to be $35 or a little higher, depending on what the cost is on the product. Now, everything goes up, even though it doesn't have to. It's like all the streaming services. They say, "Oh, we're all going to go up because we can. Nobody can stop it. We're going to charge more now, just because we can."
Yeah,
And they don't do anything different to make anything. You know what I mean?
yeah. Besides, this is kind of a big dumb at some point.
No, I don't have a visor, Venus. I have ball caps. That's what I sell. I don't have any visors with my name on it. I could, I guess, get one. No, I can order a bunch of patches if people want them, but they're expensive. They're about $12 a patch, just to have the print shop make them. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, and on the fitted hat, there's no space for a ponytail. Yeah. So on a side note, I got the living room practically completely clean, Bobby. You can actually tell it's a living room now.
Mm-hmm.
Got green carpet from one end of the wall all the way to the other end of the wall, and
Mm-hmm.
the couch is cleared. And now I got to work on the other room over here, which I'm working on, getting it done.
That's good.
Oh no, you have a whale, man. That's a lot of hair. Oh boy.
No, he has a whole mane to fight with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll see what we can figure out on the visor, that's for sure. But on the patches, if like a lion, yeah, got you. That's a lot of hair. But on the patches, they're like $10 or $12. I can't remember. They're 14 originally because they had to use a setup fee and all that stuff. Actually, I think they're 25 originally. And then because of setup fee, I won't get charged that again on the same design. Just get charged for the patch
Mm-hmm.
cost. Now, if you want a coffee mug like what Andy created with that logo, with the gold one, and it's white and then it's gold on the inside, I can probably have this print shop make those, maybe with a different cup too, with different size cup with that design, and that would probably be about $20 for the size mug I'm talking about. Now, if you want drinking water bottle, I could probably get one of those made, but I have to buy a bunch of them at once. They only sell those at set amount. Like the patches, I'd have to buy probably a dozen or more, probably maybe 2 dozen. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
$10 a piece. That's $120 at least.
Yeah.
So if I can sell them, then that's fine. I'm not going to give those away. Those they're expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave away the hats that I had made from the print shop, and they were not cheap. They were like $16 for the hat, and that was where the emblem was stitched in or embroidered into the hat.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't a patch. It was actually embroidered onto the hat, rather.
Yeah.
But I'll find
I
out how
did.
many.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll find out how much the patches cost, and how many I have to buy. We'll see what I can do, and
Yeah.
hope it won't be too bad. But if you want a drinking bottle, like a sport bottle type of thing, and they got those, I can probably get those made. But like I said, I don't know how many I would have to buy, and depending on the price, I could probably make them a giveaway item. You know.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I see what you're saying, Venus. Yeah. Now I
so,
do like black hats for the color with my patch color. I like that better.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
I know Esther is still working on the hats that she was going to sew the patches onto, and that's taking a little while to get done. But I'm not going to rush her. She's gonna do those as she gets them done, and that has an adjustable back to it with a hole through it. So that's something when we get those done. That would be probably a $20 hat, I'm guessing. So, but I don't know if anyone wants to pay Esther a little extra for doing the work. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. I was trying to tell you about the monitor I got at the thrift
Yeah,
store.
yeah. Go ahead.
I paid. It's got a better picture You don't need special cables,
Okay.
and I only paid $7 for it.
Oh wow.
And you can go with the standard VGA analog port that you got way back when, or you can
Okay.
go HDMI.
That would be better stream.
The one I had, I still got it. You will have to have a special cable for it because it's not HDMI. It's like the regular DVI.
Yeah. Yeah, I invited Esther to the show tonight, but she was tired. She's already going to sleep.
Yeah. Good night, Julie.
Good night, Julie. But yeah, she'll get them done when she gets them done, and she'll send them to me when she's all done. So, hey, funny entertainment news now. Now that I just thought of it, apparently I heard on Sirius XM radio that Stevie Nicks had made a Barbie doll in her image. So, and it's based on the Rumors album. You know, the image of her on the Rumors album cover. So you can look that up. You know, with the black leather and the high heels and the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if y'all want to get a Stevie Nicks Barbie doll, go for it.
Yeah, they can just eat it.
Apparently they are so expensive though for what they are. Not worth the time. So yeah, right,
Yeah.
right, Venus. That's how the woman on Sirius XM. I think they're like $80. I think, and it's like I would spend $80.
No,
I'd spend $80 for a phone, but not for a Barbie doll. Sorry.
I would spend $80 for a new radio.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So.
Oh.
Just because.
You're just not sick, but you're nasty.
Oh boy. Yeah. I don't think that would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Andy tonight. Wish Andy would have came in here. Said hello.
Yeah, I think Andy is. It's almost morning in
Yeah.
Andy's land.
Yeah, he said Lorena was gonna come and visit him. So that's pretty cool. I guess she's making a trip to the UK there. Ukraine, yeah, UK, not Ukraine, but UK, United Kingdom. Yeah, it's almost morning here. It's 11:45. No, wait, 10:57. Excuse me. How did I get that wrong?
Yeah,
I'm looking at the
it'll
wrong.
be midnight in Venus's land.
Yeah. Yep, it's almost 11.
Mhm.
So there you go. Oh boy. Showers in the vicinity. That's the notice that they have on my phone for Jeffers weather. Showers in the vicinity.
Oh my gosh.
So tomorrow night, I get to be in the stream with Mark and Daryl on SkyTour Live. Okay.
Yeah, did Amanda said about having a special family deal on Monday?
Huh?
Amanda said something having a special family deal on Monday.
Oh yeah, Bill is, yeah. And I was chatting with Heather earlier. I was trying to get her on the show tonight, but she couldn't tonight. but she might be on at some point. She's gonna send me some of her podcast shows so I can evaluate how we can proceed with getting her on as a guest, and then we can have some fun with her as our guest. And but she was talking about trying to figure out how to learn tarot correctly. So I showed her the deck that I used
Mhm.
tonight. I showed her what everything is on that deck, and then I showed her I sent her a PDF file of the tarot card meanings. You know, one that I got downloaded, and it tells all the meanings of all the cards and everything that it's on. That's on the card, and it's all on uh, one little sheet on each card has its own sheet, and it describes everything that's on that card, what you need to know, what everything means. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, but on these cards here, that's exactly what they do right on the card. So we don't need that
Mhm.
cheat sheet. We don't need the cheat sheet like that. But for anyone just trying to learn tarot, the cheat sheet is a good idea.
Uh-huh.
So Kelly Clarkson is on Jimmy Fallon. I think that's her. It looks like her. Yeah. I'm glad all the talk shows are new now, finally. All the nighttime talk shows are new. All right, well, Bobby, I guess for 2 hours, we made it. We stretched it longer than we thought. So go ahead and play the promo, and we'll get on out of here.
All right. I have difficulty finding it, but here we go.
All right, everybody. Thank you, Venus. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Julie left early. Jenny dropped in. Lourdes dropped in. Thank you for everyone that stopped by and say hi.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate that. I hope you're being safe out there and enjoying the opportunity to enjoy your investigation events. And what they're doing earlier tonight, that looked pretty good. And
Mm-hmm.
they had a group of people that were testing the static com thing that they were sharing. I like that static com thing, but just still trying to figure out how is it connecting with source or spirit. You know, and the spirit has no body, has no physical properties. How can it be talking? You know what I mean? But now I think one of the recordings that Tony Rathman did, he came up with that it's energy, just
Mm-hmm.
energy, and how it's manipulating the machine or the program. I'm not really sure, but it has to do with energy, and that makes sense. Now, for ourselves to hear something in out of body or what do they call that? Um, that term that they use, disembodied sound or voice, then it could be using telepathy to interject the thought into our mind, and then we think we hear it when we don't really hear it. And we can do the same thing with seeing something, whether it be a ghost or whether it be a spirit or whether it be a Bigfoot or whatever, an alien, you know. They just trick us into thinking that we see it when they're not really even there. They're just
Yeah,
sending the
that's
thought.
true.
They're just
That's
sending the
true.
thought. Yeah. And then we think we see it because it's so real. Just like a dream. You think you're there, right? When you have a
Mm-hmm.
dream, you think you went somewhere and maybe you did, but who knows? But the point of the matter is somebody's sending that thought to your head for you to see it. So
Yeah.
just like with the ghosts and with the Bigfoot, with the aliens, with whatever other cryptid type of thing is out there, it could just be all a telepathy transference of a thought, an idea, and then that's how we're seeing it. Including the Mothman or whatever Dogman or whoever you're looking at. I'm not saying that those things are not real because they exist in the first place. You know, so if they didn't exist, nobody would be talking about them. You know, so someone's seen something and they're sharing what they saw. So they really did
Yeah.
exist or really do exist, and we're still
Mm-hmm.
talking about it. I mean, they have drawings about
Yeah.
stuff. They have drawings about stuff that we cannot explain. Okay. So anyway, that's enough of that for tonight. Thank you for tuning in here tonight to Intermission Transmission, and had a good night. Real easy night tonight. Nothing too serious, and just
Mm-hmm.
enjoying the conversation. Thank you for sharing some of the clips tonight, Bobby. That was nice. And we'll see
Yeah.
what kind of notices we get. We'll work it out. We'll get through it. Don't worry about that. We're still
Yeah.
streaming, so they didn't cut us off, and that's a good thing. But
Yeah.
we'll get on out of here now so that they don't cut us off. And we'll just get a notice on Facebook saying that we use someone else's content. That's about it. And
Yeah.
as long as YouTube doesn't give me a warning or a strike, I'll be good. All
Yeah.
right. We'll let you know. We'll find out soon enough. All right.
All right.
We'll see everybody on the next one. Thanks again, everybody. Bye for now. Oh, hey, if you have nice weather, get out there and enjoy it. And what does Mr. Alien say, Bobby?
This area reminds you to keep on listening to Errt Radio on Mixer, Facebook, YouTube, Trouble, Odyssey, and Podbean.
Yeah, Venus, the final thought tonight 5.5. Crazy Venus. All right, we'll see everybody on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye for now.